Just today, I had one of my monthly, I do what I call a CEO roundtable, and we pull together, the HR team does this. We pull together a group of staff from across the organization. We use anniversary dates to pull a group of 6, 7, 8, 9 people. So they come from different tenures in the organization and different departments across. And once a month, I just did it this afternoon. We just have a conversation, 45 minutes. And I always start by having everybody introduce themselves because not everybody works together, right? So introduce and where are you working from? And if you don't mind, if you're willing to do this, tell us one thing going on in your personal life that you're willing to share. And we hear the most interesting things from our colleagues about who they are and what they do and things that are happening in their lives. And, somebody announces a pregnancy and somebody announces they're getting married and somebody tells us about the music band they play in. And from that, my hope is that people will see somebody that they have something in common with and will make a connection. And maybe we'll reach out to that person and have another conversation and create that kind of community. That's just one of the things that we do to try to help build that.
I want to get tactical because this is, I think a lot of people could use this. So how often do you do these?
Once a month.
Once a month. And how many people join?
Somewhere, let's see, we had 7 staff and myself today.
So it's small.
Small groups. Yeah.
And then and then everyone goes around, does the introduction, something about themselves, and then is it what happens?
Then it's Q&A. I always say it this way. I said, let's just have a conversation. Anything you want to hear from me or anything you want me to hear. So kind of a two-way. Anything you want to hear from me, questions about the organization, the industry, me, whatever, or anything you want me to hear. Something going on in the organization you think I should be aware of that maybe I'm not, or something you or your teams are feeling. So it's a little bit two-way.
Love that.
Turns out mostly to be what they want to hear from me. So I get lots of questions about the organization and things we're doing and things happening globally and happens with the U.S. What's happening with the U.S. government now and all of that. And sometimes people share kind of what they want me to hear too.
I like that a lot.
But they're really good. They're really good. People enjoy them. The 45 minutes goes super fast. I do this too with new staff. We do a new staff CEO roundtable, so people can hear and hear directly from me. And on that, again, it's usually a smaller group, 3 or 4 staff, and whenever we have enough new staff to justify it. And on that, I always want them to hear from me about our mission statement, and our strategy. We have a really robust onboarding program for new staff. They always tell me they love it. Our people and culture team does a great job on onboarding. But 2 things: mission, like who are we and what we're about, and strategy. What are we planning to do? I want them to hear that directly from me. So I usually give a presentation on those 2 things, and then we also have an open conversation.
I love that. I love the roundtables, and because you do it by anniversary date, you're going to get different people.
Yeah.
And they've had different experiences at different points in time. I like that. Have you been doing that since you joined?
At least for the last 3 years, probably.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.